So today our topic is time and work. So let us consider a situation in which it is given that A does a work in 10 days. Okay, A does a work in 10 days. From this we can say that if he completes a particular task in 10 days, then what is the rate of doing that work? We have to find that. Now we are understanding this concept because it is very helpful to solve questions which we will do in our further lecture. So if A is doing complete whole work in 10 days, it means that 1 unit of work is completed in 10 days. So if I have to find out that in one day, how much unit of work will be completed? So by simple unitary method, I would say that in one day, 1 by 10 unit of work will be completed. Okay. So this 1 by 10, it is the rate of doing work. Why this is the rate of doing work? Because rate is what? Rate is per unit time. Okay, it is per unit time. So the rate of doing work here will be 1 by 10 unit. So and there is another technical term for this, which is efficiency. So this is nothing but efficiency, which is rate of doing work. So to find the efficiency, we will calculate the 1 day work what that will be completed. Now we have to understand that efficiency calculation is very important, because without it we won't be able to solve our problems. So you have to understand this concept very carefully. So once again, I would repeat that if a person completes a work in 10 days, then I would say that a particular task will be of 1 unit whole. Okay, so if 1 unit of work is completed in 10 days, then by unitary method, I can say that in one day, 1 by 10th unit of work will be completed. So this 1 by 10 is our efficiency, which is rate of doing work. So I hope you guys understand it, and if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. Now we will do a question. So the question is, you can do a piece of work in 10 days and we can do the same work. Here it is important that the work is same, that both are doing the same amount of work. A is doing it in 10 days and B is doing it in 15 days. In how many days they can finish the work if they are working together? Now they are working together, so in how many days they will complete the work? So to do this question, we would first calculate the efficiency of both these two. So to do this, I would calculate the efficiency of A. So if in 10 days he is completing 1 unit of work, then in one day, so efficiency of A will be, in one day he will complete 1 by 10 amount of work, and for B this will be 1 by 15. So this is the efficiency of A and B. Now if they are, now this is what the amount of work which is done in one day, 1 day's work of A and B. So if they are working together, so if they work together, then I would add these 1 day work of both. So A plus B's 1 day work will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15, and this will be equal to what? The same will be 30. So 3 plus 2 divided by 30 is equal to 5 by 30, which will be equal to 1 by 6. Now both A plus B 1 day work is 1 by 6 unit. What does this mean? This means that in one day they are completing 1 by 6th work. Okay, what does it mean? In one day 1 by 6 unit of work is completed. So we have to complete what? We have to complete 1 unit of work, because the whole work is 1 unit. So how many days will it take to complete 1 unit of work? So I will multiply by 6 on both sides. So 6 days will be our answer. So if we go again, then here we first calculated the efficiency of A and B. So we calculate the efficiencies, which will be 1 by 10 and 1 by 15 for A and B respectively. Now what is efficiency? It is the 1 day's work. Now if both are working together, then we will add 1 day work of both A and B. So it will be 1 by 6 by adding both these two. So what is this? It is efficiency, which is that 1 by 6 unit of work is completed in 1 day by A plus B. Okay, by A plus B. So now if we have to complete the 1 unit of work, then they will take 6 days. I hope you guys are understanding. So now this is the one method to do this question. Here it involves fraction, because we have assumed the work to be of 1 unit. But there is another method which is much more, we can say, easier to understand and do the calculations. So now the second method is that we will create a like table for which is like for A, and here I will write B. Okay, and below this there will be A plus B because they are working together. Now here I will write days, here I will write work, and here will be efficiency. So now let's fill the table. So now the table is it is given that A takes 10 days and it is given that B takes 15 days. Now earlier we have assumed that there is 1 unit of work, we have assumed, but now we will not assume the unit of work as 1. We will take the LCM of 10 and 15 as the work. Now what will be the LCM? LCM will be 30. So I have taken 30 unit of work. Okay, now what will be the efficiency of A and B now? So earlier it was 1 by 10. What is efficiency per unit work, that in one day how much of work is completed? So if the total work is 30 unit, it is total work, and the days it takes 10 days to complete it. So in one day efficiency will be equal to efficiency will be equal to what? 30 divided by 10, that is 3 unit of work is completed in one day. So here it will be 3, and for B it will be 30 divided by 15. So efficiency is what? We can like see a formula here. Efficiency is equals to work upon I would say time. So you have to remember this formula. Okay, this is very important. Now, so it will be 30 divided by 15, which will be 2. So efficiency of A plus will be what? It will be 5. 3 plus 2. So now, if A plus B efficiency is 5, that means 5 units per day, and the total work is what? Total work is 30 units. So how much time they will take? So we will apply this formula only. So time will be equal to work, which is 30 unit, divided by efficiency which will be 5. So this will be equal to 6 days, and the same answer we got from the earlier method also. Okay, so if we go again, so here in this method, in the second method, we have like created a table of days, work, and efficiency. So for A and B, days are 10 and 15, and we have taken the work as the LCM of days. So LCM will be 30, LCM of 10 and 15. So now if the work is 30 units and the days are 10 and 15 for A and B respectively, then the efficiencies for both of these will be work upon number of days taken. So efficiency of A will be 3 and the efficiency of B will be 2. Now the combined efficiency of A and B will be 3 plus 2, which will be equal to 5. Okay, now if A plus B efficiency is 5, that means in one day they are completing 5 units of work, and the total work is what? 30 unit. Total work is 30 unit. So now the time will be, we will apply this formula only, total work upon efficiency, which will be equal to 30 divided by 5, which is 6 days. Now we will do another question. So the question is that A can do work in 5 days, working 2 hours a day, while B can finish the same work in 3 days, working 5 hours a day. If the work has to be finished in 3 days, then how many hours they have to work per day? So now again, to do this question, we will and the efficiency of both these two. Okay, so now I will calculate for A here. So for A, the total number of days are 5 and the hours are 2 hours per day. So total time taken, this is the total time taken. If in 5 days working 2 hours a day, so in one day 2 hours. So in 5 days, how many hours will be there? It will be 5 into 2, which will be equal to 10 hours. Okay, so for A this will be, and for B it will be what? 3 into 5, which will be equal to 15 hours. So this is the total time taken. Okay, now so 10 and 15 for A and B. Now LCM will be what? 30. We will again make what? Table. Here it will be work, here will be efficiency. So efficiency of A will be 30 divided by 10, which will be 3. The efficiency of B will be 30 divided by 15, which will be what? 2. Okay, now for if they are working together, then it will be what? Efficiency of A and B will be 5. Now time taken by A and B will be what? Total work is 30 and divided by efficiency, if they are working together, which will be equal to 6 hours. Now it is given that they have to finish the work in 3 days. It is given that they have to finish the work in 3 days. Now total hours are 6 and 3 days is total. So how many hours per day? Per day hours. let's say it is h is equal to 6, then h is equal to 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2 hours. So they will work 2 hours a day, 2 hours a day to do the complete work in 3 days. So again, if we have to go through the question, then first we will calculate the total time taken. Okay, so the total time taken by A will be 5 days into 2 hours per day, so equal to 10 hours total. For B, it will be 15 hours in total. Okay, now we will make the table for calculating the efficiency. Now 10, 15, the LCM of 10 and 15 will be 30. It is the total work. Now the efficiency will be what? 3 for A, and B it will be 2, which is like 30 divided by 10, which is 3, and 30 divided by 15 is 2. Now for combining A and B, the efficiency will be 3 plus 2, which will be 5. Now time taken by both A and B will be 30, which is total work upon efficiency, which is 5. So it will be 6 hours. Now 6 hours is the total time taken by A and B if they are working together to complete the work. Now if they are working for 3 days, then per day how many hours they should invest to do the work? So total hours are 6 and 3 days are there into h. Let us assume the answer is h. Then h will be what? H will be equal to 6 divided by 3, which will be 2 hours per day, and this is our answer. Now we will do another question. Now the question is that A can do 1/4 of work in 9 days, while B can do the rest of work in 27 days. So if they are working together, in how many days they can finish the work? So to do this question, it is given a 1/4 of work. That means that for A, 1/4 unit of work is completed in what? 9 days. Then by simple unitary method, I can say that 1 unit of work will be completed in 36 days. Okay, it is what for A. Now for B, rest of the work is completed in 27 days. Now if 1/4 of work is completed, then the remaining work will be what? 1 minus 1/4, which will be 3/4 unit of work. Because this is what? Remaining work. So 3/4 of work is completed in what? 27 days. So therefore, whole 1 unit work will be completed in 27 into 4 divided by 3. This is equals to 36 days. Now we will make the table. AB time is what? 36. Work will be LCM of 36 and 36. It will be 36 only. Efficiency will be what? 1. Now A plus B, efficiency will be what? 1 plus 1, which will be equal to 2. Okay, so now the time taken by A and plus B will be what? Total work is 36, efficiency is 2, this is equal to 18 days. So it will be our answer. If we have to again understand this, then 1/4 unit of work is completed in 9 days. Then by unitary method, I can say that 1 unit of work will be done in what? 9 into 4, which is what? 36 days. Now for B, remaining work is 3/4 work. So 3/4 of work is completed in 27 days by B. So 1 unit will be completed in what? 27 into 4 divided by 3. This was 36 days. Now we will make the table. So 36, LCM will be 36. So this is the whole work. Now efficiency will be what? 36 divided by 36, which will be 1 for A, and 36 divided by 36, same as 1 for B also. Now the combined efficiency will be what? 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And for calculation of time, we will divide the total work divided by efficiency of A and B. So it will be what? 36 divided by 2 is equal to 18 days. Now we will again do a question. So now the question is that A and B can finish a work in 6 days. Okay, A and B both, and A can finish the work in 10 days. Okay, so it is asking that in how many days can B alone finish the work. So again, we will make the table. A, B, A plus B. Okay, so here days for A it is 10, B let us assume it is X. Okay, and for A plus B it is 6 days. Okay, and efficiency we are not given. Okay, no problem. So for work, we will take the LCM of 10 and 6, which will be 60. So 60 is the total work. Now for efficiency, A's efficiency will be what? 60 divided by 10, that will be 6. And A plus B efficiency will be what? 60 divided by 6 is equals to 10. Okay, now see here, combined efficiency of A and B is 10. This is equals to efficiency of A plus efficiency of B. Okay, so from here, efficiency of B is 10 minus 6 is equals to 4. Okay, this calculation is important. Okay, so now here, if efficiency of B is 4, then 4 is equals to total work on days taken. So from here, X is equals to 60 divided by 4, and this will be equal to what? 15 days. So if we work alone, then it will take 15 days to complete the whole work. So again, let us understand this, that we will create the table. So for A it is given 10 days, and for B let us assume B takes X days to complete it, and for A plus B it is given 6 days. Okay. Now I have taken the whole work as LCM of 10 and 6 because this data is given, so I will take 60 as the LCM. Okay. Now for A, efficiency will be what? Total work upon number of days taken by A. It will be 6, and for A plus B it will be 10. Now it is has to be observed that efficiency of A plus B is 10 and efficiency of A will be 6. Then what will be the efficiency of B? So 10 is equal to 6 plus efficiency of B. So from here efficiency of B is coming as 4. Now efficiency of B is 4, which will be what? It will be equal to total work, which is 60 divided by number of days taken by B. So here from here we have taken found out the value of X, which is coming as 15 days. So here it is our fifth question. So the question is that A and B can finish a work in 10 days. Okay. B and C can finish the work in 18 days. Okay. Now it is saying that A started the work and worked for 5 days. Okay. 5 times A. And B worked for 10 days. Okay. And the remaining work was finished by C in 15 days. Okay. This is equals to total work. Now, how I have written this equation? We have know that efficiency is equals to work upon time. So total work is equals to what? Efficiency into time. So I have applied this only. 5 into efficiency of A as work done by A in 5 days. So by summing up, it will be our total work. It is given in question. Now, okay. So this is the combined information. Okay, so LCM of 10 and 18 will be what? It will be 90, or for short we can say 36. Yeah, it will take, let's take it as 20. So A plus B it will be 9, and for B plus C it will be 5. Okay, no problem. Now efficiency A plus 2B plus C, it will be what? 14. Okay, no problem. Now A plus 2B plus C is same as A plus B plus C, B plus A plus B plus C. Okay, is it right? Yes. So now if I have to calculate the efficiency of C, then we can say that here the total work is 90, and okay, so I have let's take 5 as common, then A plus 2B plus 3C, okay, is equals to total work I have taken as 90. Okay, so from here I have got A plus 2B plus 3C as 90 divided by 5, which is what? 18. So now I will see that, okay, so it is, I can rewrite this equation as A plus 2B plus C plus 2C is equals to 18. Now I know this from here, so 14 plus 2C is equals to 18. So 2C is equals to 4, and from here I have got C is equals to 2. This is what? This is the efficiency of C. This is what efficiency of C. Okay. Now if I have got the efficiency of C and the total work is 90, then I can, time taken by C will be what? Total work upon efficiency is equals to 45. So this was a nice question. So let us again understand it. So I have making the table for A plus B and B plus C. Now it is given that 10 and 18 days. Okay, so I have taken the LCM of 10 and 18 as 90. So I have found out the efficiency of A plus B as 9 and B plus C as 5. How? 90 divided by 10 and 90 divided by 18. Okay, now I have combined the efficiencies of A plus B and B plus C. So it will come as A plus 2B plus C, and the combined efficiency will be what? 9 plus 5, which is 14. So this is one result. Okay. So now I know that it is given in the question that A started work for 5 days. So the work done in 5 days by A, it will be what? We know the formula that efficiency is work upon time. So from here I can say that work is equals to efficiency into time. Okay, so the work done in 5 days by A it will be equal to number of days into efficiency of A. So 5A. In the similar way, work done by B will be 10B, and the work done by C in 15 days will be 15C. So combining all these, it will be equal to total work. Okay, now the total work is what? 90, and I have taken 5 as common. that equation. So a plus 2b plus 3c. Now a plus 2b plus 3c has come as 18. Okay, now I can rewrite this equation as a plus 2b plus c plus 2c. Okay, now I know the value of a plus 2b plus c. Okay, it is 14. Okay, so 14 plus 2c is equal to 18. Okay, so from here I have got c is equal to 2. Now this is what? This is the efficiency of c. So now the total work is 90 and the efficiency of c is 2. Then time taken by c will be equal to total work on efficiency of c, which will be 90 divided by 2. So it will be 45 days, and it is our answer. Now we will do another question. So the question is that A and B can do a job in 16 days and 12 days respectively. Okay, so we will make the table. It is 16 and it is 12. Okay, so the LCM will be what? 48. Okay, because 12 into 4 is 16 into 3. Okay, B has started the work alone. Okay, now there is a timeline and B has started, and 4 days before finishing A also joined them. Okay, now this is 4 days. Here B has worked and here A plus B. Okay, how many days has B worked alone? Okay, now suppose that X days B alone works. Okay, now efficiency will be what? 3 and 4, and A plus B will be 3 plus 4, 7. Okay, now according to the question, if the total work is 48 and so B work for X days, so efficiency of B is what? 4 into X days. It will be the work done by B in X days plus A plus B. Efficiency is what? 7, and they work for 4 days together. It is equals to what? 48. So from here 4x is equals to 48 minus 28. It will be equal to what? 20. So from here we get x is equals to 5. So for 5 days B has worked alone. Now again I am explaining again. 16 days and 12 days respectively. So we will calculate the efficiencies of A and B. So 48 we have taken as LCM. Okay, now efficiency will be 3 and 4 for A and B respectively, as 48 divided by 16 and 48 divided by 12, and the combined efficiency of A and B will be what? 7. Okay, now according to the question, that B has worked for some days alone and 4 days before finishing the job. That means this time period, which is of 4 days, A and B both has worked, and here B has only worked. Now for all this, whole work is completed, total work. Now for X days, in X days efficiency of B is 4, so 4 into X will be the work done by B, and this is work done by A plus B in 4 days. Okay, is equals to what? 48. It is what? Total work. So from here we get 4x equals to 48 minus 28, this is 20. So here x is equals to 5. So for 5 days B has worked alone. So now we will do the 7th question. Now the question is that A, B and C can complete a work in 6, 9 and 12 weeks respectively. So here time duration is given in weeks. Okay, no problem. A, B, C, 6, 9 and 12. Okay, it is what? Time in weeks. Okay, now they work together for 2 weeks. Let us first before calculate the LCM. So 6, 9 and 12, LCM of this will be what? 22, 24, 30, 36. 36 will be the LCM. Okay, so it will be our total work. Now efficiency 6, 36 and 9, 4, and for C it will be 3. Okay, now they work together. So A plus B plus C's efficiency will be what? 13. Okay, now they work together for 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks work done by A plus B plus C is equal to what? 13 into 2. Okay, now A leaves the job. So now B and C will be there. So B and C efficiency is what? 4 plus 3, which is 7. So for 1 week, now for B and C are working. Okay, so 7 into 1 plus, now B leaves the job. So efficiency of C is what? 3. Now suppose for 10 days C has worked, and this is equal to what? Total work. Let us see that in the timeline. Assume that for 2 weeks A, B, C has worked. Okay, now 2 weeks. Now After this, A leaves the job. So now B and C remain. They were okay. Now B leaves the job after 1 more week. So 1 week. Now B leaves. So C will be there. Now suppose it works for X weeks. Okay. And the total work is completed in this much duration of time. Okay. Total work 36 is what? Total work. So now 26 plus 7 plus 3x is equals to 36. So from here 3x is equals to 3 and x is equals to 1. So C works for 1 week more to complete the work. So the job will be completed in total 2 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 4 weeks. 4 weeks total, and C will complete it in 1 week more. Okay, so this was the question. I hope you guys are understanding, and if you have any doubts you can ask in the comments and I will try to answer them. So now we will do our 8th question. Question is that A and B respectively can do a piece of work in 6 and 9 days. Okay, A, B, 6, 9. That will be what? 18. It will be our total work. So efficiency of A will be what? 18 divided by 6, it will be 3. And for B, it will be 18 divided by 9, which will be 2. Okay, so this is our efficiency of A and B. Now, they are working on alternate days. Okay, alternate days mean what? That one day, suppose A has worked, then on another day, A will not work, B will work. And on the third day, A will work. So like it keeps on that A, B, or B, A. This is alternate. Okay, so now alternate day starting with B on the first day. So the question states that B starts on first day. So after that A will work, and then B, then A, then B. This will go in this manner. We do not know on the last day which A or B has worked. Okay, no problem. So now, how many days will the work be completed? Now, so the total work is what? 18 units. Okay, and the 1 day's work of A and B is 3 and 2 respectively. So B has worked for the first day. Okay, first day B has worked and 2 units. A what? 3 units. Again 2 units. Again 3 units. And we will add these. And it will what? Should be equal to 18. Okay, now we know that the 2 plus 3 whole PA combination will be equal to what? 5 units. So we will take this close to 18, then it will come what? 15. So 15 unit of work will be completed in how many days? How many blocks will we have to take? We have to take 3, 5 into 3. So 3, that means that now one 5 unit contains 2 days. Now we have taken 3. So it will be 2 days into 3 is equals to 6 days. Now 6 days are completed and 15 units of work is completed. Okay, so 6 days and 15 minutes of work is completed. Now what? B. So now B will come for work because BA and BA. 5 minute, total 15 minutes. Now D will come work. Okay, so for B, 2 is the efficiency that in 1 day it will complete 2 units of work. So plus 2 units, so 17 unit of work, and it will be what? 7th day. Okay, now A will come on which day? 8th day A will come, but the amount of work which is remaining is what? 18 minus 17 is equal to 1 unit. 1 unit of work is remaining for A. Okay, so how much of A will A take to complete this 1 unit of work? So A's efficiency is what? A takes what? A's efficiency is 3. Okay, so for A takes 3 days to complete 1 unit of work. Okay, it is efficiency. That means that in 1 day it will complete 3 units of work. 3 units of work. Sorry, I have written this wrong. Okay, so in 1 day 3 units of work is done for A. Okay, so now in 1 day 3 units. So 1 unit work will be what? In 1 by 3 day. Okay, so it will be what? 7 plus 1 by 3 days will be our answer. So if we have to understand again, then it is going in this manner. See, we have calculated the efficiencies of A and B. So it has come as now what? 3 and 2 respectively. So now they are working alternately starting with B on the first day. Okay, so B, A, it will go in this manner. Okay, no problem. So now 2 unit plus 3 unit plus 2 unit plus 3 unit. So 5 unit plus again 5 unit plus again one more 5 unit. And it will come to what? 15 unit. Now how many days are completed till now? 5 into 3. that is equal to 15 units of work is completed. And how many days? 6 days. Why? 2 days, 2 days, again 2 days. So 6 days has completed and 15 units of work is completed. Okay, this here. Now on the 7th day, B will come for work. And how much of work will he do? 2 units of work he will do. So 15 plus 2 will be what? 17 units. So in 7 days, 17 units of work is completed. So now total work is what? 18 units. So 1 unit of work is remaining and 7 days are completed. Now B has worked till now. So now who will come for work? A will come for work. So on the 8th day, A will come for work. But he will not work for the full day. Why he will not work for the full day? Because in one day, A does how much of work? A does 3 units of work. The remaining work is 1 unit. That means it is less than 3 units. So he will require less than a day to do the work of 1 unit. So for this, we will calculate for A that how much of days or the part of day he will take to complete the 1 unit of work. So in one day, if he does 3 units of work, it is given. So now, 1 unit of work will be completed in what? In 1 by 3 days by simple unitary method. So we will require a complete of 7 plus 1 by 3 days to complete the work in this manner. That BA, BA, BA. Okay. I hope you guys understood this question. So, okay, if you have any doubts, you can always ask in the comments and I will try to answer them. Okay, so we will do our next question now. And the question is that A is twice as efficient as B. It is given that if the efficiency of A is what? The efficiency of A is X, then the efficiency of say if the efficiency of B is X, then the efficiency of A will be what? 2X. It is given in the question. Okay. Now, if B can complete a piece of work in 10 days. Okay. Okay, no problem. Now, the work will be what? 10x. Why? Because the work is what? Efficiency into time. So the work will be what? 10x from B's calculation we have taken. For A, work done will be what? 10x. 10x equals to what? Time taken by A into efficiency. It is what? 2x. So time taken by A will be what? 10x divided by 2x equals to 5x. So 5 will be our answer. So again, we have made a table, okay, and we have assumed the efficiency of B as X. So the efficiency of A will be what? 2x because it is given in the question. Now, B work for 10 days, okay. Now, the total work will be what? If we calculate from the from B, then the work will be what? Number of days into efficiency. So 10x will be our work, okay. Okay. Now for A, 10x will be the work is equal to what? Time taken by A into efficiency of A. It is what? Efficiency of A. Okay. Okay. So time taken by will be what? 10x divided by 2 which will be equal to 5 days, and it will be our answer. Okay. Again, we do not have to go through this whole long process to do this simple question. Why? Because see here that we know that in our questions of work and time, we know that time is inversely proportional to efficiency. How we can say that? See here, if we know that if A takes 10 days to complete a work and B is like more efficient means what? He will do more work in 1 day. Okay, so he will take what? Less number of total days to complete a particular work. So I'm saying that if efficiency will increase, then time period will decrease. So they are inversely proportional. Okay, so if they are inversely proportional, then and it is given that is twice as efficient as B. That means efficiency of A is twice of efficiency of B. Okay, it is what? It is given. Okay, so now if B takes 10 days, then A will take what? Efficiency of A is as, so A will take less days. Now, if this is the relation for efficiency, then B is equals to A by 2 will be the I'm trying to say is that if A is more efficient, then A will take less time. Now, twice, it is what? Twice as efficient as B. So he will take was half. If it 2 times, then it will take half days as B. So if B is taking what? B is taking 10 days now. So A will take how many days? A will take 10 divided by 2 days. This is equal to 5 days. Why? Because A is twice as efficient as B. And we know that time period is what? Inversely proportional to efficiency. So, so A will take half times of time taken by B. So now we will do our 10th question. The question is that B is twice as efficient as A. So again we will make the table. And B is twice as efficient. So let us assume the efficiency of A as 1. Then the efficiency of B will be what? Of B will be 2. It is given in the question. I have assumed the efficiency as 1 now. I am not assuming as because it will make our calculation easier. Okay. So now A can do it in what? 15 days. So the total work will be what? 15 into 1. Efficiency into number of days. Now it started. Okay. So for B it will be what? 15 divided by 2 days. Okay. No problem. Now what? A started the work. Okay. A started the work. Till here A does the work. Now B also joined him. So A plus B. Okay. Now they will work 11 days from starting. Now this, if they work, A does the work for X days, then A plus B works for 11 minus X days. Okay. This is important. So suppose X days A work. Now if the total time taken is 11 days, then A plus B work for what? 11 minus X days. They work together. Together the efficiency will be what? 3. Okay. So from here, total work is what? 15. Now total work will be what? Work done by A from here and work done by A plus B. So efficiency of A is what? 1 into X. Okay, plus A plus B efficiency is what? 3. 3 into 11 minus X. Okay, why? Because work done is what? Work done is efficiency into number of days. Okay, so from here we get 15 is equal to X plus 33 minus 3X. So we get 2X is equal to 8, X is equal to 4. So they work together for 11 minus X, which is equal to 11 minus 4, which is equal to what? 7 days. So for 7 days they work together. So this is our answer. And if you have to go through, then this is the important part in the whole question. You have to understand this, then the question is somewhat easy. So suppose for X days A does the work. Now after X days B joined him. Okay. Now the total time is what? 11 days. So if here it is X days, then they work together for how many days? 11 minus X days. And the total work is done in this period of time. Okay. Now the total work is what? 15. 15 is equal to what? Efficiency of A is what? 1. We have assumed. So 1 into X, efficiency into number of days. Okay. And 3 into 11 minus X, it will be the work done by A plus B in 11 minus X days. Okay. But because A plus B efficiency is 3. Okay. Now after solving this equation, we got X is equal to 4. That means that A has worked alone for 4 days and A plus B has worked for what? 11 minus 4 days, which is 7 days. It is our answer. So before doing more questions, let us understand one more concept. Let's start. So here we know that there are like 3 quantities, that is number of men, work, and T for time. So there are these 3 quantities. Now we know that if I keep the work same, that means work as constant, then we know that number of men is proportional to time. Okay, that if number of men will increase, then the time taken to do the same work will decrease. Okay, so they are inversely proportional. So first result is this. Okay, and we also know that if number of men will increase and we take like time constant, so then work will increase. Okay, so this is our second result. Okay, now if we combine both these two, then we will get like M is equal to K W by T. Okay, how? Because we know that M is proportional to W by T, and from this we get this. So from here we get what? K is equal to MT divided by W. Okay, so now we got K is equal to MT divided by W, where K is any what? K is any constant. So from here I can say that if time, we can write what as D into H, days into hour. So we can say that M D H divided by W is equal to constant. So this is an important result. You have to remember this. This will be used for many questions. So like I can say that M1 T1 H1 divided by W1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 divided by W2. Okay, so now that we have understood this concept, now we will do some questions based on this. So now we will do our next question. Question is that 12 men can complete a work in 18 days. Okay, 12 men complete a work in 18 days. Okay, no problem. Now 6 days after they start working, 4 men join them. Okay, how many days will all of them take to complete the remaining work? So 12 months work for what? 18 days. Okay, so from this information, can we calculate the work, total work? Yes, sure we can. How? In our earlier question, we have seen that a person does the work. There was what? Single person, not this many number of questions. Okay, so now what? If a single person is doing the work, then we calculated the work as what? There was a formula which says efficiency is equals to work done upon time taken. Okay, so from here, work is what? Work is what? Efficiency into time. So we will use this formula only. So for a single person, suppose one man is doing the work. Okay, then for this one man, the work done will be what? Efficiency into time taken. Okay, okay, no problem. Now here it is given that it in 18 days. Now suppose the efficiency of one man is m. Efficiency of one man is equals to what? M we have assumed. Okay, so now for a single person, work done will be what? Now suppose one man is working. So the work done by that one man will be what? M into what? 18 days. Okay, clear. So 18m will be what? It is our work done by one man. Okay, but here 12 men are working here. 12 men are working. So the work done will be what? Work done will be what? By 12 men will be 12 into 18m. Okay, understood. So this is the total work. Okay, no problem. Now, according to the question, now we know the total work. So it will be what? 18 into 12. It will be what? 180 plus 36. Okay, so 180 plus 36 will be what? 216m. It will be our total work. Now we can assume the efficiency of one man with as 1 also. Then it will what? Make easy calculation. But here we will not do that now. 6 days after they start working, 4 men join them. Okay, okay, okay. So now according to the question, after 6 days, after 6 days. Okay, so for 6 days, these 12 men work. Okay, so 12 into 6 into 1. Okay, plus 4 men join them, so there will be now 16 people, and efficiency what? M. Now they work for what? We do not know. We do not know. So let us assume x is equals to 216. Okay. Okay. So what? 16 mx is equals to what? 216 minus 12 is the 72. It will be what? It will be what? 144 m. Okay, so from here we got x is equals to 144 m divided by 16 mx. 16 m. Here m's and cancel. Okay, now this will be what? 9. So we got x is equals to 9. What does this mean? This means that these 16 men will work for 9 days together. Okay, so the situation is like this. So for 6 days 12 men works, and for x is equals to 9 days 16 men 12 plus 4. Okay, this is the question. So this was like a good question. Okay, so you have to understand it carefully. It will build your concepts in a good way. So again I will explain it. So we know that work is efficiency into time. Okay, for a single person, and we have assumed the efficiency of one man as what? M. So the work done by these 12 men in 18 days will be what? Work done by these 12 men 18 days will be what? It will be 12m. 12m will be the combined efficiencies of 12 men. So 12m into 18. What I'm saying here? I'm saying that total work will be 12m into 18. It is days, and it is combined efficiencies of 12 months. Okay, okay. So now we got the total work, and it it has come as 216m. Okay, so now according to the question, for 6 days 12 men's work, so 12 m into 6 is work done by 6 days in by 12 men's. Okay, plus now 4 men join them, so after joining 4 men, the total will be what, 16 men. So the combined efficiency of 16 men will be what, 16m, and now we have assumed that they work together for x days. Okay, so 16m into x, this is the work done by 16 men in x days, and this is the work done by 12 men in 6 days, and this will be equal to what, total work. It is what, total work. Okay, so from this we got 16nx is equals to 216 minus 72. It has come as 144. Okay, so from here we got x is equals to 144 divided by 16, that is 9. So they work together for 9 days. Now we will do a question. So the question is that 10 men are working 6 hours per day and complete the work in 90 days. Okay, so 10 men, 6 hours and 90 days. Okay, if 6 men are working 15 hours per day, then they can complete the work in how many days? So to do this question, we will use the formula which we just recently discussed. Okay, so what would I say here? That there are 10 men, m1 is 10 and 90 days into 6 hours per day. So mdh, that means m into t, and divided by work 1. Work 1 is what? Say 1 unit is equals to what? 6 into d into 15. Work is same. Okay, or I can write as w also, then w to w cut. Okay, so from here we will get d as 10 into 6 is equals to 60 days. It is our answer. Now we will do another question. So it is given that 5 spiders can catch 5 flies in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 flies are catched in 5 minutes by 5 spiders. Then how many flies can 100 spider catch in 100 minutes? So in the formula of what, mdh divided by w, it should be noted that what we should take as work here. Okay, this is only the main thing in this question. So to do this, from what we understand by reading this question, I can say that if 5 spiders in 5 minutes are catching 5 flies, so what are they doing? They are catching the flies. So these number of flies I will take as work. Okay, so now 5 spiders in 5 minutes and 5 is as what, work done. Okay, is equals to what? Now 100 spiders are there. Okay, and time is what, 100 minutes. How many flies? So I have taken it as x. So from here I got x is equals to 100 into 100 divided by 5 is equals to 2000. So 2000 flies will be caught. Okay, so this is the main thing, that 5 flies they are catching, that 5 spiders are catching 5 flies in 5 minutes. So the work here will be catching of flies. So we will take 5 as our work done. Okay, now we will do a question again. So it is our 14th question now. We have done 13 questions so far. Okay, so now the question is that 20 men or 20 women can do a piece of work in 20 days. Okay, so what it is that 20 men is equals to 24 women. Okay, because they can do a piece of work in what, 20 days. So if particular work is completed by this, okay, in same number of days, yani they do same work. So 20 men's efficiency will be equal to 24 women's efficiency. Okay, so from here what I get, that m divided by w is equals to 6 divided by 5. Okay, so now they are saying that 30 men and 12 women undertake to complete the work. So in how many days the work will be completed? So work done by 30 men will be this, and work done by 12 women will be this, and it will be equal to what, total work. Now total work, so m w, now this is the ratio. So I will not assume that men's efficiency will be what, 6x and women will be 5x. I will directly take the efficiency of man as 6 and woman as 5. Okay, because it is like ratio and it will cut automatically in our calculation. So I have taken 6 and 5 as efficiency. Okay, to simplify our calculation. Okay, so the table is like m and w, and efficiency is what, 6 and 5. Okay. Now the total work is what, we do not need this actually. Why? Because for calculation total work, I have not given that man can do a work in how many of days. Okay, so for the calculation of total work, I will see that total work is equals to 20 men into 20 days. Okay, why? Because for 1 man I will write what efficiency of man as like m into number of days taken. So 20, but for 20 men it will be what efficiency 20 m. So this is our total work. So it will be equal to what? 400 m. Okay. Okay. So now I will do the question. So 30 into 6 plus into number of days as d. So d equal to 400 m divided by 30 m plus 12 w, and I can see that w is what? W is nothing but 5 by 6 of m. So now w is equal to 5 by 6 of m. So I will put it here. So 400 m divided by 30 m plus 12 into 5 by 6. So m divided by 40 m. So day equal to 10 days. So it will be our answer. We have to again understand this. Then I'm saying that first we will like it is given that 20 men and 24 women do a same piece of work. So I can write that 20 men's efficiency will be the 24 women's efficiency. Okay. So from here I got m divided w is equal to 6 by 5. Okay. Now the work done by 30 men and 12 women will be what? Efficiency of 30 men will be 30 m, and for 12 women it will be 12 w. So I will add these two and multiply it by number of days taken is equal to what? Total work. Now the calculation of total work. Now total work will be equal to 20 m into 20 days, or 24 w into 20 days. Why? Because it will be equal to efficiency of 20 men into number of days. We know that total work is equal to efficiency into number of days. Okay, so from here we got total work is equal to 400 of m. Okay, now number of days will be what? Total work upon 30 m plus 12 w. Okay, so it will be equal to 400 m upon 30 m plus 12 w. Now from the relation of this we got w is equal to 5 m by 6. So we will put it w is equal to 5 by 6 m here. So here from this we got 400 m divided 30 m plus 10 m. So it will be what? 400 m divided by 40 m. So it will be 10 days and it will be our answer. So now we will do our 15th question. And the question is that 3 men and 5 women can complete a work in 12 days. Okay. So and 5 men and 12 women can complete the work in 6 days. So in how many days? Okay. So from the question we can say that if I have taken the efficiency of man as 1 man as m then 3 m, okay, plus 5 w, it is like efficiencies, and if I multiply it by 12 then it will be the work done by 3 men and 5 women, and this same work is done by 5 men and 12 women also in 6 days. So 5 m plus 12 w into 6. Okay, we have write what? Total work equal to total work. I have equated the work by these both situations. Okay, so for this the work will be what? 3m plus 5w into 12. Why? Because it is our what? Efficiency over 1 day's work into number of days, it will be our total work. Okay. Okay, so now 6 to 6m plus 10w is equal to 5m plus 12w. From here we got m is equal to 2w. Okay, so now the question is asking how many days 4m plus 4w can complete the work, and work will be what? This only. What? 3m into 5w into 12. Okay, 3m plus 5w into 12. Now I will put m is equal to 2w. Okay. Okay, now I will put this here. So it will be what? 4 into 2, 8w. 8 plus 1, 12w into d is equal to 6 plus 5, 11w into 12. So from here I got d is equal to 11 days. So in 11 days they will complete the work. Okay. Again, I have equated the total work on both sides. How? That I have calculated the total work from here and equated these total work. Why? Because 3 men and 5 women have completed the same task, which is done by 5 men and 12 women also. Okay. Okay. So this is the calculation, and from this we got m is equal to 2w. And after getting this, now the question is that 4 men and 4 women will take how many of days? So I have equated it with the total work, and I have taken one of both these two. So I have taken this one. So 3m plus 5w into 12, it is the total work. Okay, it is the work done by 4 men and 4 women. Okay. Okay, so now I have put the value of m as 2w. So by solving this we got 11 days, and it is our answer. So we will again do a question, and the question is that okay, so A and B, A can do it in 10 days. Okay, we do not know about B. Okay, no problem. Okay, so here till now A has worked for what, 10 days, 5 days, sorry. A worked for 5 days. Okay, okay, and now A leaves and remaining work is completed by B in what, 2.5 days. Okay, no problem, no problem. So B alone can complete the work in. Okay, so now efficiency of A will be what, 1 by 10, and he has worked for 5 days, so the work will be, so I assume that work is 1 unit. Okay, work as 1 unit. Okay, so efficiency of A is what, 1 by 10, so the work done by A in 5 days will be what, 1 by 10 into 5 is equals to 1 by 2 unit of work is completed. Okay, so the remaining work will be what, 1 minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2 unit only. Okay, okay, now 1 by 2 of work is completed by B in 2.5 days. Okay, so for B, what is we have concluded that half unit of work or 1 by 2 of work is completed in what, 2.5 days. So one work will be completed by B in 2.5 into 2, which will be 5 days. So it is our answer. Okay, so this is the calculation, right? We have assumed the work is 1 unit, and for A 10 days. Okay, so efficiency of A will be 1 by 10. A has worked out by 5 days, so the work done by A in 5 days will be half of total work. Okay, so the remaining will be half of total work. Okay, now the half of total work is completed by B in 2.5 days, so full work will be completed in what, 5 days. Okay, okay. So now this question is very important, so please understand it very carefully. Okay, so here it is a question. So the contractor signed a contract to finish a certain piece of work in 40 days. Okay, okay. Initially he had 150 workers. Okay. After 20 days, he realized that work will not be finished on time, so he again had 50 more workers. So now 200 workers are there. Okay, and the work finished on time. Okay, so 150 men work for 20 days. Okay, and 200 men work for same 20 days. Okay. If he had not hired extra workers, then how many days the work would have been delayed by? Okay, okay. So I can do this question by MDH formula. Okay, okay. So I will write it as that there 150 men time is what, 20 days, and work completed at W1 say. Okay, no problem. Okay, and for second time there are 200 workers. Okay, and time taken is 20 days only. It will be what, W2. Okay, okay. So from here I will get W2 divided by W1 is equals to 20 divided by 15. It will be equal to what, 4 by 3. That means 4 times W1 is equals to 3 times W2. Or I can say in another words that W2 is what, 4 by 3 times of W1. Okay, or W1 is 3 by 4 times of W2. Okay, no problem here. So now I have to calculate the delay time. Okay, so for calculation of delay time I will write as that. Now I suppose that we know the remaining work now. Okay, and now I will do what, I would say that the remaining work is this. I have to complete this work in how much of time. So for that we know that there are what, 150 men, and the number of days I have to calculate. This is the total work, and I will equate the total work by this. Okay, okay, no problem. So the total work here, it will be what, W2 is what, W by 3 of W1. Okay, so from here W1 is what, W1 is nothing but 150 into 20. Okay, this is the work done by 150 men in 20 days. So time will be what, 4 by 3 into 50 into 20, 150, 750 cancel. Okay, so from this our time will come as 80 by 3 days. Okay, so extra time will be what? 20 minus 80 by 3. This is the extra days. Okay, so extra days will be, sorry, minus 20. Okay, so this will be what? 20 by 3. It is our answer. Okay, so if we have to understand it again, then I'm saying that 150 men are there. Okay, okay, no problem. And 20 days and 200 men works for 20 days. So I can use the formula of MDH by W. So from here I can write as 150 into 20 divided by W1 to 200 into 20 divided by W2. So from here we got the relation that W2 is nothing but 4 by 3 times of W1. Okay, okay. Now 150, I have to calculate the delay time. So delay time will be what? When 150 workers are doing the work, remaining work. So the remaining work is what? W2. So 150 workers are doing the work for say T days, and they are doing what? W2 work. Now W2 is what? 4 by 3 of W1. Okay, so this is the work. And W1 is what? W1 is nothing but 150 into 20. Why? Because number of months are 150 and 20 days are there in total. Okay, so 150 into t is equal to 4 by 3 into 150 into 20. So t will be 4 by 3 into 20 is equal to 80 by 3 days. So now the remaining work will be completed in 80 by 3 days. Now earlier it was completed in 20 days. Now it is completed in 80 by 3 days. So the extra time taken is what? 80 by 3 minus 20, which will be what? 20 by 3 days. This is the extra time and our answer. Okay, okay. This is like somewhat long method. We can do this question by another method also. Okay, this is a ratio approach. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so there are 150 mans earlier and now 200 mans are there. So okay, so the ratio of mans is what? 3 is to 4 is the ratio of man. Okay, so the ratio of time will be what? Ratio of time will be what? 4 is to 3. We know that man and time are inversely proportional. Now they have worked for 20 days both. We know this. Okay, that this is also 20 days and this is also 20 days. Now I know that if 200 men work for 20 days and 150, and if 150 men are working, then they will take what? 4 days. That means 1 unit extra then. Okay, so now if 3 unit is 20 days, then 1 unit will be what? 20 by 3 days. Okay, okay. And here if 150 men are working, then time taken is what? 1 unit more. So that 1 unit more is what? 20 by 3 days. So this is the extra thing. Okay, so this is very like important concept. Okay, we can do this by ratio. That 3 is to 4 number of man ratio and time ratio will be 4 is to 3, and 20 days 200 men are taking 20 days. So solving this, that if 3 unit is 20, then 1 unit is 20 by 3 days and 1 unit is extra here. 4 will be what? 3 plus 1. So for 1 it is what? 20 by 3 days extra period of time. So now we will do another question. So this question is very important. Okay, this will build your concepts very much. So please understand this question very carefully. And I would say that first pause the video and try this question on yourself, so that you can evaluate that how much of that you have studied earlier you have understood. Okay, if you are able to do this question on your own, then it's very good. Okay, so now let us do the question. So, three professors, A, B, and C, are evaluating answer scripts. Okay. A is 40% more efficient than B. Okay. A takes 10 days less than B, and C takes 42 days to complete that evaluation. So, A, B, C. Okay. A, if B takes X days, then A will take what? X minus 10 days. C takes 42 days. Okay. And efficiency given as A is 40% more efficient than B. So if I assume efficiency of B as B, then A's efficiency will be what? B plus 2 by 5 of B. It will be equal to what? 70 by 5. Okay. Okay. Now I know that total work I will write it, and how total work is calculated. efficiency of A into number of days it will take. So 7/5 into x minus, and it takes total work from A's calculation. It will be equal to what? B into x. And for B, total will be what? B into x. I will apply both these two. Okay. 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 So from here I got 7dx minus 7d equal to 5dx. So from here I got 2dx equal to 7db, and from here I got x equal to 35. So now I will make the table. A, B, C, x is come as 25, 42 it was coming, it will be 25. Okay. And efficiency, and we know and we know that efficiency is okay. Okay. So now LCM of both these numbers will be what? 25, 35, and 42. If you calculate the LCM of these, then it will come as what? 25 and 35 on 43, 50. Okay. This LCM will be 350. This is also 350 and 42. So if you calculate, then it will come as 1050. Okay, so now we will calculate the efficiency. So 1050 divided by 25, it will come as what? 4 into 10. It will come as 42, and come as 30, and this is what? 25. Okay, so now the table is completed. Now the question is saying that A starts the work and work for 10 days, that means 10 times 8 plus B was for 15 days, 15 days plus C does for X days is equal to total work, which is 1050. Okay, so I will put the values of A, B, and C. Okay, so 10 times 42 plus 15 times of 30 plus 25x is equal to 1050. Okay, so 25x is equal to 1050 minus 420 plus 450. So it is what? 870. So 1050 and 690. It will be what? 1. It will be 180. So x will be equal to what? 180 divided by 25. So x will be 36.5 days, which is what? 7.2 days. C will complete the remaining work in 7.2 days, and it is our answer. We will again go through this question because this question is very important. So according to the question, C completed the work in 42 days, and if we assume that B has done the work in X days, then it will take X minus 10 days because it is given in the question. Okay, okay. Now let's assume that the efficiency of B is B. And the efficiency of B will be what? B plus 2 by 5B. So it is 40% of B. Okay, so it will be 7B by 5. Now the total work for A will be what? 7B by 5 into X minus 10. Efficiency into number of days. The total work for B is equal to B into X. And I will put these two because this one only work will be same. We are doing the same amount of work. Okay, so from there we got X equals to 35. So by getting X equals to 35, we got A, B, and C number of days. Okay, so we will now complete the table. So this and LCM will come as 1050, and now I calculated the efficiency also. Okay, okay. So this is this now according to the question. I have written this equation. Okay, 10x plus 15b plus c equals to 1050. And by solving this, we got x equals to 7.2 days, and it is our answer. I hope you guys understood this question. And this question is, I'm again repeating that do this question very well. This is very important for all the exams like CAT, SAT, Cmat, and for your placements also. So now let us do another question, and the question is that A, B, and C can finish the work in 4 days. Okay, so A plus B plus C 4, and A and C takes 15 days less than B. So if B takes what? X days, then A plus C will take X minus 15 days. Okay, okay. Now I will take the work as we take LCM of days. So LCM, we do not know the particular value, so we will multiply all these three values to get the total work done. So it will be what? 4x into x minus 15. Okay, so now what will be the efficiencies? So efficiency of a plus b plus c will be 4x into x minus 15 divided by 4. So it will be x into x minus 15. Okay, now efficiency of d will be what? 4 into x minus 15. Now the efficiency of a plus c will be what? This divided by x minus 15, so it will be 4x. Now we got the efficiencies. Okay, so now we know that now this is the important concept. Okay, so we know that a plus b plus c is equals to what? A plus c plus b. Okay, so I will rewrite this equation as this, and now we know that a plus b plus c is what? B plus c is nothing but x into x minus 15. Okay, is equals to a plus c is what? 4x, and b is what? 4 times x minus 15. Now we will solve this equation. So x square minus 15x is equals to 4x plus 4x minus 60. So now x square minus 23x plus 60, so x is equals to so x is equals to what? This, and from here I got x equals to 23 plus minus root of 289. So root of 289 will be 17. So this will be 23 plus minus 17 divided by 2 is equals to what? 20 and 3. Now we got x equals to 20 and 3, but here we see that a plus c takes x minus 15 days. So if x will be equal to 3, then the number of days will come as negative. So we will not take the value of x as 3. Okay, it will be rejected. So now x will be equal to 20. Now what does the question ask? First let us create the table. So it will be what? B a plus c plus b plus c. It takes 4 days. X is minus 20, and it is 20 minus 15 is equals to 5. And now the work will be what? 20 will come as LCM. Now the efficiency will be what? For b it will be 1. For a plus b plus c it will be 20 divided by 4, which will come as 5. And for this a plus c it will come as 4. So this is efficiency. Days work. Okay. Now we have got the table now. So now what does the question ask? The question is saying that b works for the problem for 2 days. So now the question is that b works for the problem for the first 2 days. Okay, no problem. So 2b plus a and c now joining. So and after 2 days b quits. So 2 times a plus b plus c. Now a plus c only into d days. We do not know how many days a plus c together. Now the total work is what? 20. Now we know the values of this. Okay, for b it is 1, and for a plus b plus c it is 5, plus c it is 4. So now putting these values, 2 plus 2 times 5 plus a plus c is 4 times t is equals to 20. So now solving this equation, we will get 10, 12, 4 d is equals to 20, 12 is equals to 8. So from here we got d is equals to 2. So this is our answer. That after 2 days the work will be completed. So the problem is actually solved in how many total days? It is solved in 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equals to 6 days. It is our final answer. So let us again go through the question. Why? because this is a very important question and it will help you to the concepts. So we will create the table now. A plus B plus C, it is given 4 days, and B and A plus C, and A plus C takes 15 days less than B. So if B takes X days, then A plus C will take X minus 15 days. Now the total work will be what? We will take LCM of these days. So for taking the LCM, we will multiply all these 3 units. Okay, no problem. So 4x into X minus 15 is our work now. So now we will calculate efficiencies. So efficiency will be what? Work divided by days. So these are the efficiencies. Okay, now we know that A plus B plus C is equals to A plus C plus B. Okay, I will rewrite this equation. Okay, no problem. So now A plus B plus C is what? A plus B plus C is nothing but X into X minus 15, and A plus C is what? 4x, and B is what? 4 into X minus 15. So now solving this, we get the value of X as 20 and 3, but we reject 3. Why? Because A plus C takes X minus 15 days, and if we take the value of X as 3, then the number of days will come as negative. Okay, so now 3 is rejected, so now the final value of X will be 20. So now we will see the table. So the table is as follows. A plus B plus C 4 days, B is X, so 20, and A plus C is X minus 15, so 5. Okay, so now work done will be what? LCM of these, same is what? 20. Now efficiency we have calculated. Okay, now according to the question that B works for the 2 days, so 2 times of B will be the work done by B in 2 days, and A and C join him after that. So now A plus B plus C will work together, and after 2 days B quits, so for 2 days they 3 work together. Now B quits, so A plus C will remain, and they work for D days, let us assume, and the total work is what? 20 units. Okay, so now by solving this equation, we get the value of D as 2. So 2 days A plus C will work together. Now the total days to get the work done will be what? B will work for 2 days, A plus B plus C works for 2 days. Okay, and A and C works for 2 days. So total 6 days. It is our answer.